Again, season 9 seems to be an extremely long season, but finally we are here at the end. The season 9 Xbox Champions Cup final between Rambo's Killy Nagel team and Glasshammer's Chaos Dwarfs. Space Hunter's gun. I've said it already. Space Magic is going to be joining us after he's finished his match. But at the moment, just got me. And as soon as I say that, here he is now. You're right, buddy. Oh dear.
You've been talking smack.
I just said, I'd Space Hunter will be joining me in a minute, and I thought, oh crap, it's not even his real name. Yeah, I'm just getting. I've been
told.
Son
of a bitch. Hold on. Something important's happening. You fucking pal this. Fuck you. Guy just made like a 5-up, 4-up dodge to hit the ball carrier. I was livid. Livid.
Absolutely sure. Who are you playing? Which coach are you playing?
Irma Trunk.
Oh yes.
Good old Irma. But he had a Master Chef in the first half, and it bummed me down to one re-roll, and I had like a load of chances on the ball, but kept failing it and couldn't re-roll it because I didn't have a re-roll. So I was 1-0 down at the end of his half. I've equalised, and I'm now a 2-up dodge away from probably winning 2-1.
Yeah, there we go. Never worried.
Using the power of my mind.
Well,
just sheer fucking determination.
Well, I'm just waiting for the I mean, he said I thought the impression I got was they'd already started, but maybe it's taken him about 10 minutes to spend his inducements because he's got a lot of
maybe.
So I'm just waiting for that.
Who's this old Chorfager, isn't it? He's got all of the inducements.
Sure has. I think he's actually waiting for me now, bless him. There you go, I've just gone and told him. So
well, I'm literally on turn 16.
Well, there you go.
Now he's got one turn 16 and then I'm done. Yeah. And I am tagged in all the posts, looking at it, all of them.
So while we're waiting then, this team battle then, so obviously you're one of the team captains, what we're going to be doing on the Xbox, it's going to be hilarious.
I am.
But there's a lot of smack talk from your team, isn't there, yeah? Freaking giving it to Hunter.
My teams are boys, you know what I mean? They're all lads. They know the score.
Yeah.
Look at them. Have you seen them? They're right handsome bunch of bastards. I've got Playboy Leerling in there. I've got the Rampant Scott. I've got all the lads. Obviously, I'm going to have Christian because he'd never go to the other side.
No.
He wouldn't. Stop doing the Spaceball thing. Never going to catch on, mate. Never going to catch on. I prefer the name the Fun Police because I feel like that's what I am.
All right, the Fun Police. That's Spaceball. This Ealing, Chelsea Zola, I don't know if he's on your team, mate. I think he's joined the enemy.
No, not unless it's changed in the last few minutes. He knows what side it's on. He likes boobs. I like boobs. We're the kind of people that stick together. I mean,
are they going to team what likes boobs or going to team what likes to bang a halfling with Toblerone? Tough choice.
He did. Far be it for me to bring smut into what's a political debate, but like if I'm handed that kind of information, I've got to make it public, haven't I?
It's only, I think it's only
so
your
it's
right
responsible.
To do that.
You've got to know who you're voting for.
Absolutely. And he's kept quiet on it as well as Hunter, so it must be true if he's not going to deny it.
Yes.
So.
Well, have you seen that goatee? That's the hint of the Toblerone.
Thing is, though, I mean, some of your guys was smacked up. I think he was Elder Caveman himself, one of the Fun Police. He was saying basically that they didn't have any players, but now there's 5 of you and there's 4 of them, so it's levelling up. And if Chelsea Zola jump ship to them, that'd be 5-5. So, but then again, Chelsea might keep you. I don't know. I think he was.
I'll have to check the news feed, see what's cracking, see if he's betrayed me. But I refuse to believe a top boy like that would be seduced by promise of quote unquote the roles.
Yeah. Saying that, I'd be tempted though. If he gave me the roles at every playoffs, I'd be tempted to join Hunter.
It depends if you want to do things like the right way, the true way, or you want to cheat to win. That's your choice.
Yeah.
I mean, you strike me as a little bit of a cheater. Like the desperation's there for you to win. You might,
Well, it's been about 10. This is the 10th season, mate. I don't get, you know.
Mate, you don't get any sympathy like me.
Yeah.
Dominate the league, get knocked out first round every time. Fuck it. So
Yeah, but to be honest, at least you win up the first round, so it's like, fuck it. You didn't get to the semi-final, get knocked out. So,
yeah, your logic is much better. At least I didn't go as far in the tournament, so I should feel better about myself.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
I mean, to be fair, if it was cash, then I'd have made some cash again. So I would have grumbled because that chaos team was nowhere near where it should have been. And the rumor is season 11 will have cash as well. That's the sort of coming out.
The one after this one, right?
Yeah, that's what's come out with from Netheos today. So it looks like the Xbox will at least get season 11 cash, what would be fantastic. I'm just, you know what? I mean, I obviously wasn't happy going out the semi-final, but it was sort of softened the blow because obviously we're going to do the final, so we'll have a good laugh. But I think I'm more salty the fact that I can't get any games with my Case Dwarfs. I just can't get a game.
You're not? Oh, to be fair, I'd searched all of today, and I think I've literally just got one now.
So it's like, it's really thinking, and like I said, and if I do spin and catch somebody, you know what's going to happen. They'll either bump into you, or Cass, or some ridiculous kill team, and it'll be like, well, you know. So it's frustrating. I think season 11 I might go Kislev. Just for a laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Chris.
Oh, you're breaking up, buddy.
Yeah, there we go. 2-1 Williams. Everybody's happy. The crowd goes wild. Singing in the streets.
Any bad injuries or anything like that from either side?
Everything was fine until the when you leave you guys on line of scrimmage, and I got a -1 movement, just non-skilled beastman. So I appoed him to 5, but then I got a miss next game beastman straight away after that. So I'm down 1 generic beastman.
Oh dear. You see, I thought I won't look at the team because hey, it's imminent. They're ready to go, and I'm still waiting. I don't know what's going on here. I've not got them on the Cabal Vision at the moment. I've got Crimson Raptors against Decimare. Crimson Raptors, who's that? Is that one of the lizard teams, I presume?
Yeah, it is. Against I think it's Commander Slacker, isn't it? Decimator, who's sneakily got himself a decent little ratio with the old Nurgle.
Commander Slacker, he's joined Team Hunter, hasn't he? Commander Slacker. I know that's official.
Look at his name, mate. Slacker. He wants to go for the free rolls, doesn't he? Get a job, no. Gonna live off fucking rolls benefits. We're working class people over at fucking the Fun Police.
Can't argue with that.
Right, let's make sure Illing hasn't sold me out, because I told him he was beautiful, so that should have
To be fair,
he's on my side.
The understanding I got was I think he wanted some love from Team Hunter, and they didn't give him any. They didn't massage his ego or anything like that. So maybe if if you've done that for him, then probably he will stay with you. But I think he was sort of looking. His first sort of thing was looking at Hunter, but it looks like Hunter's just maybe didn't want him. You know, maybe. I mean,
what's that say? If he doesn't want sexual biscuit like Leerling, then he's probably lost, isn't it? Whereas I'm a sensual lover, Bernie. You might not notice from my voice, but I'm a very sensual man, and I'll give Lee what he needs, all of it.
Yeah, it seems your masterstroke with obviously your speech was boobs. It seems like a lot of people have joined because of the boobs, you know. That seems like
that's classic kind of politicians, that you got to give something that people want, by at the same time slagging off the other guy. So I've given you boobs because everybody loves boobs. If
Absolutely.
Not, get out.
Yeah.
And I've given Hunter the Toblerone. Well, I haven't personally. The Halfling has, but do you know what I mean?
Yeah. By the way, it's on
the
carrot
Cabal and the stick.
It's on Cabal Vision now, just letting you know. So I'm going live onto the game now.
All right.
Be interested to see it'll be interesting to see what he did if he decided to go with Stan Fairman, not on his Case Warrior. Sorry, his Nurgle Warrior. So I think I would have done that. And it'd be interesting to see what what the Case Dwarves went with, because they was down a Case Dwarf and was down a Bull Centaur, wasn't they? So they're in a world of pain, real world of pain for this. And you know what? with all that piling on, I don't think he's going to get his luck in this game. I think, bar a complete brain fart, I can't see anything but Nagel win here. I don't know about you.
It's in danger of a blowout like this for you.
Yeah.
Well, basically, like every game after me, isn't it? At the start, like the first game was competitive because his claw didn't do as much, and then it's just come to the party and he's just slapped everybody around.
Yeah, unfortunately, my Bible Uncle never came to the party in any of the games.
Nah, yours is a bit limp.
It's terrible, man. It's terrible. But then again, you see, that's why people like piling on, don't they? Because, how many times, like, Rambo didn't get him the first time, but he got him the second time, and that's, the way it is. But doesn't say much for my Season 10 Chaos team on the PS4 then, because I've got no piling on in that team at all. So,
Well, mine started to just kick in. Like, I feel like, like the laws of probability have just started. When you go, oh, it's meant to break armor that many times, so all the other games it didn't, and now it's finally started to just turn up. So maybe that'll be with your boys.
Right, okay, so he's gone for Hathak, as I thought he would, the star player.
Yeah, it looks like a loner Chorf as well.
He's gone for
Zag
Madai. He's gone for Zag Madai. Well, I can understand why he would go for that. He's got 4 hobgoblins on the bench as well. So the good thing for Glasshammer is he has a freaking massive bench. He's got 5 players. He's got them all. So he will be able to do that. And
he's got a wizard.
Yep, and that's his best hope really. So, because
Madai's really good as well, like, because he's like a 90k, but you don't take him for a secret weapon, you take him because he's a strength 4 Chaos Dwarf with agility 3, so he can do some cool shit.
Yeah. Yeah, and obviously he's got Hail Mary as well, so if he starts breaking around him, he can just get rid of the ball. I must admit, I don't really like the Chaos Dwarf characters, and people's like, really? I said, yeah, because they don't have a freaking Claw Dwarf. But then again, like, Nagel and Chaos, how can they not have a star player with Claw?
No, well, there isn't. There just isn't. I think it's to not tip the balance of the game early, personally.
You think so?
Because, bringing in a big claw piece, that's Claw Mighty Bro, bringing him in early is a bit shit, isn't it? Because he wouldn't be too much gold.
It's like Lord Borak. Dirty fucking player. It's like, fuck, I'm going to be fucking...
That's just days back from the days when it's fluffy, do you know what I mean? Like why fucking Wilhelm has catch and stuff like that. His Borak was just a bastard, so that's why he has dirty player.
Oh, bit of good fortune for the dwarfs to win.
I said this when it was your game, like with your Claw Mighty Blow. I don't know why he doesn't put generic hobgoblins on the front line, since they're effectively the same bar the perfect skull of the dwarf.
Yeah. Well, against me, he got defense splits anyway, so it didn't really make any difference. But it's gone for Frenzy, interesting, on a movement 4 piece.
I mean, he's looking for guaranteed knockdowns, I guess.
Yeah.
Didn't like it, though. I think he's gone straight into basing 2 guys, yeah. Frenzy's one of those things.
Oh, yes, there we go! No missing. He does what my team couldn't do. And kills a dwarf.
I'm pretty sure, like, instantly in your game, you instantly catch somebody, didn't you? But that was the end of it until the very last turn.
Yeah, that was the end of it. Oh, here we go.
Oh, and he gone.
This Nagel team is just nasty. But it is good, 1 death already. Both teams can kill themselves, it's okay. But I must admit, I am team Rambo tonight. I don't mind saying that. I've got nothing against Glasshammer. But I'm fed up of people beating me, and then they go win it.
Yeah, I think it's like with Rambo as well. I feel like he's played up in this tournament, whereas Glasshammer maybe played down a little bit. I think Glasshammer hasn't shown as good as he is, whereas Rambo's arguably shown he's better than he is, than I've seen him play. And I don't mean that as an offence, as in like I'm proud of the boy. Man's doing good.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's beat some tough players as well. I think he's had the tougher teams as well to beat.
Yeah.
So.
Well, he went through me, then Mutt, and then arguably it was a bit of a dip. But I had respect for the Longbowmen as well, and they put up a bit of a fight, and in the end he pulled it out. So
yeah, because what you got to remember as well is Cell Commander. He'd been in good form as well. I mean, I know it was a bit of a nightmare, but he was in really good form. He beat some decent coaches, so he's gone through everybody. And He's played a lot better than obviously he usually does. And again, it proves as well, and this is why people like kill teams, because if they get going, they can just go through anybody.
Yes.
And that's why sometimes people say, how the hell has Cass not won one? Because, oh dear me, there you go. Because
it's not too bad.
No, because he gets some amazing teams. He gets teams similar to this usually on the PS4. But
yeah, I mean, if arguably more killy than even Rambo's is. Rambo's has a bit of slight flexibility, or at least he's got some things in there. But like Cass just goes big man things on the killing.
Oh, he didn't go for the bloody extra arms on that piece. That kit there. Luckily they're slow, so it should be okay.
Yeah, I mean, you'd only really put extra arms in place of probably foul appearance, so there'll probably be a point where that foul appearance actually works, and then
just
he'll
probably win the tournament, probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, should like I say, it should be good. Well, that's apart from not getting the ball, that was a very good one, really.
Two removals. He's based up heavily, but mostly his guard is in good position, with the exception of these two guys on the left, where something can kind of happen there.
Yeah.
Like he could probably blitz one of them out the way, maybe not base the guy, but stay near the ball with a centaur, make him do something.
Yeah. Right then, I'm just looking on chat. We just talked about Deathball, wasn't we? He's in chat evening, and thank you for the subscribe, Deathball. Very nice. There's the PS4 Lizardman legend. He says, "Evening, gentlemen." And Hunter says, "Oh wow, this is awkward now, isn't it?" Hello, Space Hunter.
Yeah. Well, it's not awkward for me, mate. It might be a little awkward for you, since Toblerone Gate.
Yeah, I can't believe that. Toblerone Gate with the halfling. I mean, how low does he want to go? I mean, that is just...
It's sick, man.
I mean, he hasn't denied it. So
and as I mentioned on there, I'm not mad about the halfling. Like, whatever your sexual preference, you do it. It's the fact he was trying to put a square peg in a round hole. That's not maths. And you know I like maths and simplicity and things going where they should do.
I mean, obviously, if Hunter's in the chat, I mean, Spacey is saying that his team's far superior to yours. Is that true, Hunter? Is that true? Let me know, mate. Because
judging by the people that are joining as well, I might have to change their name to just being the Handsome Bastards.
Oh,
so we've got some Hodder shit going on. Oh my word! Oh my word!
Ouch! Welcome to my world.
He can't apple it, can he?
330 grand.
Oh,
and this is why.
That's devastating.
And this is why it's so hard to win one of these tournaments. I couldn't knock this guy down, and obviously I did a dodge, got injured. I couldn't get him down, and now he's having the luck I had. You know, anything but a one, rolls a one, then gets injured. That's oh man, that's why I mean, to be honest, that's why I don't like bloody break tackling with loners, because more times than not it should work.
This is big as well. Oh,
there you go,
he's got right.
And it was the
that's huge. Fark being done. Yeah. I'm surprised he didn't just kind of block down there. Fark wasn't necessarily needed. He could have blocked the guard guy and tried to just push people away.
Yeah.
Like Rambo was always going to blitz down there where the ball was.
Yeah.
But you don't expect it. Like the one's fine. It's to break armor 10 and then injure him.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, oh man, that. You just feel this is going to be a car crash now. I mean,
that's
huge.
tilting territory as well. Like, you know, that kind of 300 and something thousand wasted. Like, you know, Hafart was going to be key in that because he's the only high strength guy he's got, and to lose him, if it was me, I'd be pissed.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't be happy either. To be, you know, I don't know. I don't think no one will be, to be honest.
It's looking very good for Rambo already, isn't it? Like, even without the removals, like all these guys being down and movement guys are all sunned or removed. And there is, without the high strength guy, there is nothing to really be done here.
I mean, he's got his wizard, but apart from that... See, the thing is as well, you see, he did shave his Minotaur, didn't he? He took his Minotaur off against me. And I'm not a big fan of Minotaurs, but I was quite relieved that I didn't have to worry about the Frenzy. But boy, would he love that Minotaur now, Strength 5. Do you know what I might do? You know what I might have done as well? I don't think I'd have took the Wizard. I would have probably bought a Minor and given it Claw. You know, as level 2.
Yeah.
He needs some sort
I
of punch.
I don't know if I'd have dropped the I don't know if I'd dropped the Wizard.
Well, he'd have to drop. Well, it depends on well, he'll have to drop some.
You could drop the Fark, take the Centaur out, and then bang him in. Maybe get a rookie Centaur as well. I don't know how much that all adds up to, but you could have done some stuff.
That'd be about 180 for a rookie, 160 something like that for a rookie Centaur. But I think but then again, you see, he's got Bloodlust, doesn't it? So you just, Wild Animal, so you just don't know. I don't know.
I would never drop the Wizard. I'm such a huge fan of Wizards. Even if they don't work, they make people play in a certain way that, like the psychology of having it.
To be honest, though, I agree with what you're saying, but against Rambo doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't. He's like, I don't care. Get the ball off me.
But and because he doesn't give a fuck, he might miss something, and then you might get the Wizard off even better. He's got a huge angle. He can just run down the right now and
go
just.
Away once. He can go away once.
Yeah. I think the right's better just based on the movement of the characters that are over that side. All the movement 6 or more guys are all on the left. You can run into a corner and then just block everybody that goes near him.
Yeah, it's just sort of like a raw reversal of my game against Glasshammer, because obviously he got the defense blitz and got the fouls in there, got the removals, and I was always on the back foot. Now this time he hasn't got the defense blitz. He's had a bit of bad fortune with obviously Hathak and that, and one guy dead.
Yeah.
And now he's on the back foot, and when you're on the back foot, it's so hard, isn't it? It's so hard to.
As long as the guy that's got the advantage doesn't lose focus, because I think that's what Glasshammer did with you. He lost focus, left a small window, and he left all these manoeuvrable players too far away again, and you managed to do that sideline cage, didn't you? There's nothing you could really do to stop it, which is kind of what's happened here. There was a bit of fun with the guy failing the pickup, so he's like, here's my chance, committed all his high movement guys, apart from Hathak, who obviously he never expected that to happen, but now he's all stranded.
Yeah, absolutely. Tell you what though, I mean, obviously I was frustrated with my game for various reasons. But I think it's even more frustrating seeing the Nurgle take them apart, because like, well, my guys do that, you know. But I think the defense blitz had a lot to do with it. I really do. But saying that, I mean, this Nurgle team, what is it, 2,000 and odd? Man was like 1,600. So you know, an extra 400 on a Chaos team would obviously be a lot scarier. So
yeah. Well, he's got more killers, and he's got more guide, and he's got strength increases. He's got a much better team. It's a far
superior team, isn't it? That's the thing. Yeah, it's just though when you see people watching this sort of game and it's the final, you think, wow, you know, look at Rambo's team is destroying everything. So you can see why people want to play Nurgle or want to play Chaos, because it's just, there's nothing more fun than killing shit. Especially
it is, but there's the other side, isn't it? That like me and you have been feeling lately, is that if they don't perform what they're meant to do, it is hard for Plan B. I mean, I went through a phase of my claw, my blow not doing anything, and then my agility for 2 heads guys constantly rolling double ones for dodge, and that's like my Plan A and my Plan B.
Yeah.
And like Chaos don't have much after that.
Yeah.
Oh, cheeky 2 dice up hill, pal, just quietly there, no problem.
Filth. Is he going to hurt him? No. But the my case team for season 10, and you know when I usually play the underdog, or I always claim to be the underdog, I've never been
not
happy
with that team.
Yeah, I've never ever been happy with the team. This is the first time I can honestly say where I've got into a competition thinking, you know what, this is the best chance I've ever had. I may got first round, but it's the first time I actually feel, you know what, I've got every cover based. I've got plenty of guard. I've got 3 killers. All right, I ain't got Pylon on, but there's 3 killers there. I've got 2 agility 4 pieces of Case Warrior, and I've got strength 4 Blodger. Do you know what I mean? I feel for the first time I might have a chance. It's just frustrating.
No excuses then.
No, there isn't. You know, but the thing is, if you go back a lot, man, it's usually dice fuck me over. You know, I'm not saying
Yes,
I don't make
well-
I make mistakes. I'm not saying that, but I think what the key roles use a screw me over. You know, when I need that key role, I don't get them. Oh, nice. I like that.
Just committed to it. It's fair enough.
Yeah,
I'd pile on.
I
go
love
mental.
that. I really love that. He deserves an injury, but he doesn't get it. Yeah, because the thing is, he's in such a dominant position. He don't need the 3 re-rolls. Let's try and take that out. Because if he takes the ball centre out, you might as well say goodbye. It's over already.
Was there a free re-roll at the start, or did Glass run with 4 re-rolls?
Yes, Trafalgar.
'Cause
Yeah, he did get a free. He did
Yeah.
get a free re-roll. Yes, definitely.
Good. I was making sure he hadn't spent anything on that.
No. So.
I'm tempted if I'm Glass just to leave everybody on the ground now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like let him foul or whatever. You know, it's less chance than the mighty blow claw hitting you, and you were not
Yeah.
stopping anything. Drives over. You can't even block for attrition.
Yeah. Def, I had no option, mate. I had no option. I couldn't stall any further. I didn't want to give him 2-10s. But, you know, I mean, the thing is, you know, he went and picked the ball up, threw it to an agility 2-piece, caught it. He didn't even use a re-roll for all the stuff he did. If I'd have stalled it until turn 8, I'd have lost the ball.
I think when you did it, that you could have stalled it for one more turn. Like, looking at it, I think you had the positioning to diagonally, what's
no,
it called?
There's
Screen.
no way I could have done it. No way was he. I mean, I've got to back that. I can stop him in the 2-10s, and I didn't. I'd rather go down that than. I mean, but when the defense
Was it 2 or 3? You go 2, did he?
2-10s. Yeah, I actually stalled an extra 10 by positioning. But if I'd have stalled it any more, he could have hit me. He could have obviously blitzed me, and he had about 5 case dwarfs in the area. So I was looking at the point that what a bonus for scoring. I was trying to go into the half 0-0 because of such a bad start.
Yeah.
I was down on numbers.
You didn't.
Really,
You definitely got left out of jail. Let out of jail, like, you know, with how he did it.
Yeah. I used all my experience to score, and then I'm just unfortunate that he went and scored, and that's just the way it is. But I couldn't stall another. If I stalled to 10 out, I wouldn't have had the ball, bar a miracle. I had to score. So that's what I feel. I mean, obviously, if other people think differently, that's fair enough. But you know, the way I was playing, I'd rather have the touchdown than back my defense. And unfortunately, my defense didn't come to fruition. But hey, that's just the way it is. You make a call. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't. But
it was a tight call.
Yeah.
He did score early and give you enough of a chance, and essentially.
Yeah.
I think you were going for like a 4-up, 3-up, and he did a 3-up, 4-up, didn't he, with a pass? So it came down to the same kind of pass. It's just you passed his and you failed yours.
Yeah, that's it.
When I was looking at it, though, I thought you should have passed it earlier, just as a personal preference, and get it moving. But
yeah.
I see why you
but
did
the
it.
thing-
You played
the thing
safe.
the thing was, what people don't understand is, I had him banged to right. I would have scored if I could have cleared that dwarf. And I had 4 dice, and none of them cleared him. I was going down the right flank. I had one-on-one on the right flank, and I was trying to free the loner up. I know it's risky. And if he'd have blitzed the hobgoblin out the way, I could have handed off to the beastman by himself on the right, and he could have walked all the way up, and nothing could have touched him. He was free.
Yeah.
But I couldn't get.
We were looking at that.
I just couldn't get him down. Like most of the game, I just couldn't get him down. Any of his players down. And like I said, so then I had to go to Plan B, and I was throw the ball, and I failed that. So, you know.
Yeah.
But that's basically what I was doing. I put him all that side because I knew he'd bite on it. He took everything that side, and unfortunately, I couldn't get rid of the dwarf. So hey ho. But but now like I said, this is what Blood Bowl's about. He played well, but he had a bit of good fortune where I didn't. But look at this game; he's not had any fortune. His positioning's not been great, but he's had no luck at all. And this is why winning one of these things is always hard. This is why, obviously, Space Magic. He won all them games. He won all them games.
Lost first round.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, it's that one game of bad luck or bad fortune where your wizard don't work or whatever, and you're out. You're out, and that's it. You know.
This is definitely like you have to with the league. You can get away with just being good because that'll carry you through enough games winning, and if you lose some, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Whereas this is where you need to be good and lucky. You
Yeah.
need that combination of the two.
Absolutely. And the thing is as well, on like the PS4, for instance, you can get a lot of softer games when you're in the
Rambo,
playoffs.
look at this little cheeky surf.
That's
what
brilliant.
a boy!
I tell you what, I think this.
Good
Oh,
lad.
lovely, well played, sir.
Oh, and
I
it pays off.
think this team is it gives him confidence, and he's now starting to play a lot better as a coach. You know, he's confident.
I think he's going to emerge as maybe a threat next season in the league bit, whereas he's still qualified with Lurgle this one. You know, he didn't have a good record. He played a lot of games.
Yeah.
But remember, he'd lost about 18, 20 and won 30. But I think you're going to see him like next channel ladder. He's going to have a much better record, just judging by how he's doing this.
Yeah. I mean, like I was saying about the league, is you can get lucky with who you play. You can get some soft records. I mean, we had a guy who was top of the PS4, and when I had a look at who he'd beat nobody. He crashed out first round.
Was that the Red Bull guy?
Yeah.
The Chaos Dwarfs, yeah. Where he had about 97 dirty players.
And he was a decent coach, but he hadn't beat no one. I'm not saying that's his fault, but you know that's why. But when you get to the playoffs, almost every time they're all good coaches. So sometimes it just comes down to the dice. Is it my day to have some good dice, or is it the opponent's? And like you said, he did them throws, he got it. I did them throws, didn't get it. He goes through, I don't. And that's sometimes what it goes down to. And that's the frustrating bit and the love of Blood Bowl. You know? But hey ho. But the thing is, this team battle's going to be much bigger than the Champions Cup anyway. Champions Cup's Mickey Mouse Cup compared to the team battle. Say that right now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Will I be getting money for winning it?
No. You don't need money.
Well, I've got to pay the lads. You know what I mean?
Money,
we need wages.
Pay them in kind. Money can't buy this championship of being top. You know, no, that'd just cheapen it. It would just cheapen it.
What about if we offered you up a surprise, like one night with Bernie? Like, not for me, but whichever one of the lads wants to do it. Or if they all want to do it, they can run the train if they like. I don't mind. Just as an option, bit of an incentive.
If you two team captains had loads of hot chicks on your team instead of the males, then I would have probably thought, maybe. But, no. And I don't associate with halflings. Sorry. You know, just ain't
I
gonna
feel like you've been insulted my boys there. They're just as good as hot chicks.
I don't think so. Maybe you can give him a good bit of team bondage session and give him that pep talk.
Oh, I didn't realise he's based the ball in a way that he can be surfed as well.
Yep.
Brilliant. Stunning.
Brilliant.
Well done, lad. Thanks for turning up. Kind of deserved an injury there, just for casually presenting the surf.
Yeah. I think sometimes there's, like you said, when you're under the pump, it's just desperation. You just think, shit, I just need to base him somewhere, and you just don't think. And you know,
well, I mean, do you even base him in that scenario?
I personally wouldn't because.
Oh,
really?
Oh, wait. Well, hold on. No, hold on a second, because it does mean he has to roll a 3-up, like with a re-roll.
Oh,
yeah, he can get up and tag this guy. So either he has to be blitzed or dodge. I don't know. Call. Like it's a play. Well, he's going to go 1-0 down, 100%, isn't he? And he may not need the wizard on offense. May not.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
So he's got.
I don't like it.
We're going to blitz this guy out of the way, and then 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, there we go. Now
he's within movement.
We're back to the semi-final.
So
oh my word! No! No!
Yes! Well, it gets the injury because apparently every re-roll on block dice equals injury. I've noticed that. Fuck you, Sino. But yeah. Free up.
Oh, look at that!
Nothing.
Cool as a cucumber. Oh man, that was brave. So I think I would have bottled it and I'd have gone with my Nagel boy saying, look mate, you've got 2 chances to pick up on a 4+, don't let me down.
Well, no, I was looking at, there was another Pestigore that was in range where we go for it or two. I might have taken that with the re-roll. Yeah.
But there you go, oh look at this. Splat. Did he have any bait?
That's kind of big.
Check.
No, he didn't.
Oof.
He didn't. No.
Yeah, I must admit, no bibs. no extra apothecary. But I think what it was is Hathak took a lot of cash, 330, wasn't it?
I think isn't he more than 330?
Is he?
I can't remember.
350, 360.
I don't know, because usually the high movement, big strength guys are quite, towards like the 380 mark.
Right. Yeah.
Fark used to be my boy when I played on tabletop. He used to always have him in the team. Back in the older Blood Bowl days where you could put star players on your roster instead of like hiring them as loners. So I just always had her Fark.
Oh, look. I can dress up as a hot chick. Can.
Who's saying that?
Chelsea Zola. Hunter?
Yeah, of course you can. Look at that face. Bang a wig on that, and you'd smash his back door in.
No. Hunter, is this...
Yes, you would.
Hunter, is this true? What's happened with Chelsea Zola? I thought he was going to be on your team. Then now I've got Space
Never
saying...
in doubt. Never in
Space
doubt.
saying Chelsea's
Lino
on
to
his
score.
team because you didn't massage his ego. How come you can't massage Chelsea's ego? I think that's disgraceful. Do you not want Chelsea on your team? Hunter? Tell ya. I would have
Hunter's
thought...
a man of principle, and his principle is simply not to win.
Well, we'll see. We'll see what he says. But I would have thought he'd have wanted Chelsea on his team, but maybe not. Maybe he's not good enough. I don't know. I do not know. Oh, he gets an extra reroll again. Crikey. Very nice.
I mean, he really
what
hardly
a
used
kick.
any resolves in that half, but he
What
didn't.
a kick.
Doesn't matter. It's just
You're cutting out again, buddy.
oh, internet. La la la.
La 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 la.
Yeah, no,
la.
it's turn 8, so he doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter about the
Yeah,
kick.
I didn't
He's just
notice.
blocking
I was
for
getting
fouls.
excited there, and then I found it was turn 8, so it was like, fuck.
It's a sad state of affairs when you're blocking with the Hobgoblin, isn't it?
It is, yeah, it is. But I mean, whoever got through, it was always going to be trouble for him. I mean, obviously, he just didn't have the firepower. I mean, even against me, he didn't do many armor breaks. It was a fouling what did it more than anything else.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it was 2 knockout fouls or
yeah.
something along those lines. But yeah, none of your heavy hitters turned up to play. Like, it could be argued that him against Armour 8 having 3 or 4 mighty blow like he did fuck all as well.
Yeah. Yeah, my armor breaks for the full tournament was 17 against the Amazons, but to be honest, it was usually the normal ones breaking the armor, and then it went 10, 10, 9, I think, in armor breaks. So it was filthy, absolutely disgusting. But maybe maybe Palin's the way to go. But I just want to try it. Well, I just thought try and do it. How it's meant to be done on the table. The board way. But maybe we'll find out in season 10 playoffs with my other case team, because they're obviously they're a finished article compared to the one I got to the semi-finals here. So we will see.
Yeah, maybe a bit of piling on would be good. I mean, at least for the very start of the games when you go on the LOS blocks and just trying to get that man advantage or 2 man advantage, like in the very beginning is good.
Yeah, Cass does that well, doesn't he? That's how Cass usually gets it.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, I want to see this. I want to see him take the guys off like the front line and just minimum it and just not even try and block that centre bit, because it's too much. 2 strength guys next to them with 2 guard guys. It's 3 guard guys, 3 guard guys. You ain't knocking down that without like Dauntless or something. So just ignore that centre bit. Try and just wrap round.
Chelsea, Chelsea's always saying. I think he's struggling to get a game as well. Yeah, most of us are, buddy. Most of us are. I'm afraid. I think you'll just have to go with what you've got, and then obviously season 11, just nail it. But
well, I'm still gonna try and play until I finally get guard back on that warrior. He's like an MVP away, but for some reason, like all my 170 odd point star players feel the need to keep the MVPs and not give it to anybody else.
That's fair. They are the big deal. I can understand that. Can understand that. Yeah, I think for season 11, I'll just have to grind just on Xbox. I think I was putting to this false sense of security that because you're so busy early on, I thought, oh bloody hell, because the cash is back. I thought it'd just be like this for ages, and it obviously isn't, is it? It's like I think if you really want to get a complete team, you've got to go hard the first 2 weeks on the Xbox.
I mean, it's harsh for you because your Chaos Dwarfs are not super high TV, is it? I can understand why mine don't get a game that often. Because you have to be around 1600 to get me.
Yeah. Yep. Oh.
Oh. I'd take it. Yeah. If I was Sugar Faker, I'd be alright with that.
Yeah.
Surprised he hasn't got Zarg in amongst the mix as opposed to taking him as a ball carrier or like whatever he is, because he's just strength 4. You need your strength 4 guys in your fight now. He's left him right at the back.
Thing is, though, he has Hail Mary. Was such a beautiful skill. Again, when you're under the pump like this.
Yeah, but I don't know if you're already committed to that early. I think that shows your mindset quite quickly. It's like you've got your agility 4 Hobgoblin, he can pass it, or if he needs to, he can hand it off. Don't need to have it straight away. See, I watch it like Rambo. His defense is tweaking it every time he plays. Like, because you remember he used to have like the 2 in the centre and then the wide guys. Now he's brought them back up in the mix because he used to be a bit short-handed at the front and just left these 2 as sweepers, which is not so bad. But he looks like you're right, like the way he's positioning the players, that he's, Hail Mary's going to be the way he goes.
Yeah, and I don't think Disturbing Presence messes with Hail Mary either, is it? So.
Well, it won't be because you can't catch a Hail Mary pass, can you? Or unless, it's inaccurate, so the chances of it happening are very, very low. And obviously with Hail Mary, you can be so far back out of the range of the Disturbing Presences.
It looks. Hey, I tell you what, Hunter's spinning later as well. I'll tell you what, it'd be funny to see you two play again because both of you have won the 2 games I've seen. You both had good luck and bad luck. You obviously.
We have crazies.
Yeah.
We have crazy games.
I saw your game. I think you failed the dodge and then failed the GFI to equalise. And then it looked like it was going to be a draw the next time I saw you. Then you picked the ball, threw the ball, he caught and scored, I think, 10-15, 10-16. And that was after The Rock injured one of his best players before even the move had been
at the start. Yeah.
So
that was a weird game.
But now, obviously,
I think we've played 3 times. I think we both won 1 and then drawn the other.
Yeah.
So it's quite equal. Or 4 times, and I've won 2.
Yeah.
Drawn 1, lost 1. It's been a weird one either way.
But the thing is now, you see, if you two end up playing against each other, the stakes have risen, haven't they? Because obviously, if you beat him, you can say, look, don't join his team. Look, I've proven I can beat him. He's no good. But if you lose to him, they might be like, well, you know what? I was going to go on Magic's team, but you know what? He can't even beat Hunter. I better go on Hunter's team. He's the winning team. So there's going to be a lot of pressure if you two go against each other now. Massive pressure.
All right, I'll bear that in mind.
If he was to beat Hunter, could get you an extra 3-4 people. And Death Ball said, I'm playing Blade. Is that his Nagel? His Nagel's banged up though, mate. His Nagel, last time I looked,
it's still right.
Banged.
It's still got a couple of killers in it. It's just not as efficient as it was.
Yeah. Why are you talking like Yoda? Are we talking like Yoda? Want to be a Jedi, do you? That's about as good as I'm going to get.
That is my amazing accent. I don't know. I think you've got more of an accent than I've got, haven't you?
I've got a proper whole accent. Proper whole accent. Oh, double skulls.
You know what this means, though? Guaranteed injury.
No, he's
Told
dead!
Told you. Man knows these things. Man knows.
Well, you had it coming.
Another reason to join my team, I actually just have psychic powers. Straight up. Telling you.
But then again, if he gets all the rolls, shouldn't he be on the other team?
that's not Rambo. I'm talking about just my psychic powers for
Oh,
predicting
well,
that.
fair enough. I mean, Rambo's on your team anyway, so you might actually have the season now champion on
Of
your
course,
team.
it is. There was never any doubt with Rambo. Rambo is my boy.
So I mean, bad looks for you're going to have the champion in your team. So I mean, that might be a good plug to maybe use, maybe. So
Yeah.
top seed of season 9 and the champion of season 9. I can see why your team's pretty.
All of the medals, all of it.
Yeah.
Or you could just languish in mid-table obscurity with Hunter.
But we will see. But this is just looking like a nightmare, isn't it? It's gonna be just a Hail Mary, throw the ball up and pray. I think that's what it's gonna be. I mean, I don't think he'd dare even get the ball in.
Gonna need a slice of luck.
Well, that helps. I mean, he could have done when he lightning bolted that Pestigo to keep not regen. That would have helped. I must say that I didn't like the lightning bolt at all.
I don't know. I don't mind like back to the wall plays. It could have like in the end it did come down to like a 66% chance he actually was successful. That's he was saying the way that half went for him. At the end of the day, there's a third chance he might go into the half at time like 0-0. I might have took it. I don't blame him for taking it.
I just personally thought that there's more chance of holding on to it would have been better. But we'll see. Oh, I've got a new. Someone else has pledged their colours to a certain team.
Oh, way up.
Ooh. So it's either going to be 6-4 in your favour, or it's going to be 5-5.
I'm not interested in numbers, Bunny. Just quality. It's the caliber of my guys. Do you know what I mean? They're all big names. They're all lads.
This ain't looking good though, is it?
I'm wondering how long he's going to wait to pull the trigger. Because he's got to work himself a bit of positioning. But all he's getting is his guys tied up. And there's a lot that's going to get hit this turn.
I mean, the thing is, if that, to me, I'm pulling it next. The thing is, he's not going to get much better than this because the Nurgle are quite out of position at the moment. I wonder if he realises he's got Hail Mary. He might not know, the amount of times people just forget about Hail Mary.
No, if I'm Rambo, I'm constantly looking at this back guy going, why is he all the way back there with the ball? Reading everything. He's got to know it's coming. And I don't think Nola necessarily in that bad a position. He's definitely going to block one down here.
Oh.
And fuck one. If he wants to, he can take the one dice block because he's got block on this side and push him towards the sideline, take him out of it, leaving like just this guy and maybe him if he can, the guy on the left if he can dodge out nicely.
Yeah.
Though Rambo, he has got quite a lot of guys on there, but there we go, and that forces it the issue now, really, doesn't it? Unless he hands off to the Goblin and runs the Hobgoblin down the side.
And then throws it. What would be good? That'd be quite smart because he's... Well, I'll tell you what, now or never. It's now or never because he ain't going to have anyone left to throw it to at this rate.
No. And quietly, like, Rambo's only got one reroll left.
Has he? Ooh, well, that's...
Yeah.
It could. I mean, the clever play would be... Oh, God, it's
I'd go
GFI.
for the pass, the standard pass.
Nah, I'd go for the GFI.
The handoff. That's what I mean, like, the stand, as in, instead of Hail Mary, the handoff to the Hobgoblin.
Yeah,
Hobgoblin
and then he
runs
does his long bomb
just,
to the Hobgoblin.
Just around the disturbing presence.
Yeah.
You've got it just on the halfway line. There's a corner, isn't there, between...
There is a part where he can.
Yeah.
So.
And that's probably a long pass he can make, and then so what's that, like a 4-up?
Well, I don't know. I'm terrible at figuring out what.
Well, normally it'd be a 5. Oh no, he's going for Hail Mary. Yeah. Don't know Glass. Don't know about that.
I suppose it's a lot safer. Q the double one. Oh, that's unlucky. I don't mind that. I don't mind that. Frees up another guy. I like it. It's desperation time, isn't it? It's desperation. It's desperation time. There's not much more you can do.
Well, you can like run right to the back right corner, almost out of like blitz range with the two guys, and then Hail Mary it there, and like if one will get maybe tagged and the other blitzed.
You gotta throw it. Have to throw it.
He doesn't technically, because the ball carrier isn't in danger.
Why isn't it 1, 2, 3? See you later, buddy. 4+ dodge. Be a bit tempted with that. Or even blitz and just go on to him.
Well, I think the way he's what's he doing now? He's blocking off that Pestigore from reaching the guy that's obviously the intended target.
Yeah. Well, there you go. I've put on Facebook the new player who's going to which team. So all done and dusted. Oh. I think it's gonna tend to. I think it's waited 10 too long. I mean, I can sort of understand why he wants to leave it as long as possible, because obviously he didn't want to give him many turns back. But he is running out of players, and all he's doing now, by waiting, is letting him recover a bit more by sending more players back. If he wants to do that, he's gone back there. He's. It's a bit strange, this. But then again, he's now covering.
I think he's covering that agility guy. Yeah.
He's covering all the things for where the ball bounces, isn't it?
So, because I thought he put the killer there so he could move the rotter first to that Aju guy, and then he's definitely marked instead of waiting for the beast to do it, and then afterwards he can see if he wants to GFI with the beast or anything like that.
I'll tell you what. Oh no, he's going to go this way. Yeah, I don't mind that, because you get another chance to try and kill something. See you later, fur. Oh, this is just.
Well, not only that, he gets to tense the Doodah as well at the back. Mad Eye.
It's like playing by numbers, isn't it? When you have a team like this. When it works.
It is when it goes right, yeah.
But he's played well, he's positioned him well, and I mean, poor Glastonbury, he's just had no chance. There's not much you could have done.
No.
Oh, what the hell? It's a bit risky.
Well, you mean he's down to all these kind of bollocks now, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess.
It is another receiver.
Yeah. I would have just
Maybe
dodged
if he can
out
successfully dodge a couple of...
2+ dodge, I'd have tried to do that. I think that might have been better. Right, here we go then. The throw's good.
Hey.
Good. Well, it looks like Mr. Hunter's a very happy bunny.
Has he? Is there a sale on Toblerones?
Got himself another player for his team. So that's 5 each.
Fair dues, but you've made a mistake.
Tizzle bizzle. Maybe it's admin sticking together though.
Oh, I don't think I never would have got Tizzle Bizzle. He's not a magic kind of guy.
Oh,
last
oh! Now then, he might. Oh, there you go. Why not? Let's try and kill some else. Phil.
He's got a chance here. Glasshammer has.
He certainly has now, and there's no rerolls for Rambo. Have we called this final too soon?
Let's have a look. think I would have liked that guy 1 square to the right. I'm not sure.
Oh, casual 4+ movement. Not a problem.
Might see a dodge from the ball handler here. Oh no. A good block with him first, cover the ball, and then a dodge in. Maybe picks up the ball with a couple of GFIs. As long as the ball's covered, it's not too big a deal.
Yeah.
No, he went for that. So, what are we talking? 1, 2 up, 2 ups. 2 up, 2 up, 3 up, 2 ups to score.
Ooh.
That's not too bad.
Chelsea Zola's finally
1,
pledges
2,
allegiance to somebody.
3, 4, 5, 6.
And someone said,
He's just going for it.
Here we go! Oh, that's not good.
Come on, lad. Make it a game. Oh, that's insult to injury. Oh, mate. Oh,
I can't, I want to be sympathetic, but I'm not.
Because you're a bitter old man, Bernard.
I am. It's amazing.
You're a biased, bitter old man.
It's amazing what happens when you have bad dice. You can't do shit. I'm just fed up of people beat me, become champions. People say you should be good. It should give you a bit of reassurance. And it's like, nope. Never does.
You need to be like me, Bernie. I set my expectations so low that it's hard to be disappointed a lot of the time. Yeah.
Casual.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Casually
I mean,
passive save.
it seals the game, but I suppose, to be honest, even if you failed the handoff, like
Who's gonna get it?
the retrieval, yeah, the retrieval for Glass is so crap that he could get the ball but then do nothing with it.
Quite can't do where he's hitting. Oh, he's over there. Right, okay.
Yeah, just cheeky blitz with the ball
I thought he
carrier.
was gonna hit the. There we go. Have a bit of that.
There we go. My boy's got it sealed. I mean, there's literally nothing he can do about it.
Do you think Hunter'd want Glasshammer on his team?
Well, yeah, if he wants.
Might not though, because he got beat by one of your boys. Might not look good.
Well, I mean, to be fair, that just speaks for Hunter's character, doesn't it? If he's wanting to hold that against him.
He might not do.
I mean, me, if you win or you lose the games, it doesn't matter. You're still welcome.
Oh, look at that. Glasshammer's in chat, bless him. He's saying game over. Game over, man! It's game over!
Yeah.
They just
But look,
blew
mate,
up.
that is done.
Yeah,
He had a good chance, and he was quietly unlucky with the dodges. I mean, it
That
was still like about
that
five
hard,
dice
wasn't
he needed to get. But
that
yeah,
half-back was
but even then he had a chance for a second, just with a few 2-ups and then a 3-up re-rollable with the sure hands. But yeah, no. Rambo is champ.
It's a bit awkward though, because Glasshammer, didn't he get to the final last season, got beat, didn't he? The last time we had one, and then this one. So it's really funny, isn't it? Because you think, I should be happy because I've made the finals, but at the same time, it's like, God, that's 2 now. That's 2 I've got to. But when it's money, it's not so
Did he
bad,
make the
is it?
final last time? I thought the last
I
one
thought
was...
someone said to me he did, with his lizards. He was really unlucky against Strick with his lizards. Or was that
No, I
Blade?
think that was no, because Drake went on to do you in the final, didn't he?
No, he did me in the semi.
In the semi, oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, might have been, yeah.
That
To be honest, I
frickin-
don't remember. It could have been Glass in the final.
Yeah,
He did have a good Lizard Man team, though.
He beat me with an 6+ intercept Lona.
Yeah.
You know.
I slipped the details in just casually, like, haven't you, Bernie, there?
I'm a bitter old man. I am 41. I'm allowed to be bitter after almost 10 seasons. Oof, God. This is brutal. I mean, I feel sorry for Glass. I generally do, because what can you do? I mean, there's not really much you can do. Really.
You've changed your tune. You didn't
no,
feel sorry for him at all a minute ago. Is it because he's in the chat now?
No,
Before he was
not.
bad mouthing you, Glass.
No,
he was
no,
saying
no,
some
no.
terrible shit.
No. I can't feel
Terrible.
I can't feel sympathy because I had bad dice and now he's had bad dice. But at the same time,
Yeah.
when I see it's a final and the PS4 went the same way, it's you
Yeah,
want
it
him
was
to
a
be
blowout
close,
as
don't
well,
you? I
wasn't
think
it?
that's what I'm trying to say. Nah, fuck the dice. I mean, I had bad dice. He's had bad dice. And like I said to you, when you've got good quality coaches against each other, it usually comes down to them few bits of dice. It's not always enough, it's just them key moments, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it will always be when it's two people like
Yeah.
with equal skill playing. Say
Yeah.
it's going to be whoever rolls hot or who rolls cold.
Yeah.
That in theory should always be how it is.
Yeah. It's just a shame, that it wasn't close. I mean, there's not really much it could do, and obviously losing his Bull Centaur 10-16 in the final, where he goes. Then obviously his replacement of that.
Yeah, I mean, like he was
a lot of
terrible.
cash.
We were saying he must have been like livid that like he'd finally done it all, and literally like one of the last things he did was
Yeah.
his centaur to death.
Yeah. Well, I did say whatever happens, I'll go out swinging, and I went out swinging, and he can surf this guy now for once. Oh dear.
He doesn't even really need to do anything. I'm Glass. I'm just not doing anything my turns, hoping that somehow the game disconnects. Start messing with your router, mate. Just start giving the wire a little fucking fiddle.
Yeah,
See
yeah.
what happens.
I had you where I was gonna blitz with the guy who was under camouflage, and then the big fat dude is gonna pick the ball, Hail Mary, throw it to the guy, what bounce into his hands, he'd catch it and would score. So yeah, I want a rematch.
Oh, there goes
Well,
Tark.
There's
Okay.
another one.
There we go. He's missing next game, Bernie. I'll be honest, he's not coming back.
And yeah. To be fair though, I mean, apart from the first game where it didn't seem to fire as much, even though he had 33 armor breaks, since then his armor breaks have been sweet. They've been cast-like, haven't they? These armor breaks.
Well, they've mostly. I don't remember seeing many stuns in
No.
the last few games that I've watched of his.
Yeah. And when you're rolling them sort of dice, there's nothing you can do. No, Nagel didn't win. It was Case Dwarfs. Yeah, I said that. Glass. I said about the turn 8 reroll. I couldn't believe it, but hey.
Looks like Rambo's just playing for more points on the board.
Well, hey. To be fair, most people play like Chaos and stuff like that. That's just the way it is, isn't it? They just do it. Only 14 armor breaks. It felt like a lot more than that.
No.
I'll be honest. Or to
But
me, it
like
did.
14 armor breaks,
What-
5 injuries. No, 6 injuries,
at
5
that.
KOs, 2 kills.
Oh my.
Success
that
rate on
is-
actual removal to bomber
That is
rate
ridiculous.
is amazing.
That is absolutely ridiculous. I can only dream of shit like that. Fuck me. That is just ridiculous. I mean, that's say Glassy didn't have a chance with them sort of things. Only 21 blocks himself. Only one armor break. What a crikey! Just one armor break for Trofega.
Yeah. Does that include the one that's a lightning bolt? It wasn't just the lightning bolt that broke armor, was it?
I don't know. I can't actually remember him breaking armor. Oh, dear me, awful. But hey, it is what it is. I think Rambo deserves to win it after who he's knocked out on the way there.
Yeah.
Glass has done really, really well. He's just got it done as well, but unfortunately,
To get to a final with a
Yeah.
with an underdeveloped team was impressive.
yeah, I mean he's a good coach. Glasshammer's a good coach. I'm sure he got to the final last season against Strick as well. I'm sure he did. So obviously there's no look there. He knows what he's doing. And like I said, in Rambo, I think him playing Nagels has given him the confidence and has actually
Yeah,
improved his game.
he's played out of his skin, like relative to how he normally plays. He's done very well, and I like even if you just look at the end, the look at how minimum dice rolls he's done in there as well. Like a lot of those are in single digits, and I like to see that he's not had to roll many dice.
Yeah. I mean that's something where if I'm having a good day, I try and use as less dice as possible because then there's less to fail, isn't there?
Yeah. I don't think he did anything that was unnecessary, which I like to see. That is, as he calls it, my brutal efficiency. Just good lad.
Yeah, I mean, it was just ruthless, wasn't it? I mean, there wasn't really much Glass could have done. You said about going down the right flank, didn't you? What opened up the left, but I just think, I mean, was it the first hit? Someone got killed. It was one of the first hits.
Yes, or second
Yeah.
hit, yeah. I think he had that minor chance. I think where with Zog, he'd have done the go for it, the handoff to the agility guy, and maybe done the pass there instead. Like we were on about how there was that space in between the disturbing presences, and just gone for the 4 up and hope for the best.
Yeah. Yeah, Glasshammer said, and obviously, like I said, he did beat Glasshammer in the thing. And I can't. I hope I ain't doing him too much disservice here, but if I remember watching that game, I thought Glass was a bit unlucky to lose that. If I remember correctly, I mean, it was a few seasons ago now, but it's one of those things though where he's there or thereabouts, isn't he? He does sort of remind.
Yeah.
I see a lot of Glasshammer in me in that he has these teams where if it was as developed as the Nagel team, we probably would win one of these things. He's always, I don't know. It's like Carlton Cass. How the fuck he never wins one with them? That fucking Chaos teams, and he's had Dwarf teams, he's had Dark Elf teams, but just been absolutely just OP. And then you have players like Glasshammer whose teams are that he loses players like he did in the semi-final and probably other games, and he's trudged on and used his class to get himself there with a half decent team, because he had no claw, did he? He had no claw on any of his Chaos Dwarfs or anything like that. So that was obviously a bit of a thing, and his Bull Centers weren't great either. But I think it is with the Xboxes, if you don't get the games in early, you can't really make it up, and if you lose a key piece, you're fucked, because there's not enough games. There's not enough games to be played. I mean, I figured that out this season. So I think what I'll be doing, I don't know about you. I mean, I'll be just grinding for the first 2-3 weeks on the Xbox. I don't think I'll bother playing on the PS4.
Yeah, well, I look forward to more when the new season starts than I do to the playoffs, because I enjoy the making of the team bit more than I think I do the knockout. Yeah. So I'll look forward to that again, and I'll be back on it from the start. And obviously, you can tell from the amount of games I play, I actually just love playing. Like one of my faults is probably playing way after I should, because I just enjoy playing games. And once you play Champs Ladder with a developed team, I always find you lose the excitement for playing with a new team and starting again, because you just want to perfect your boys that you've got.
Yeah. I agree with Glasshammer there. 320k star player, 10-1 failed dodge. Yeah, he just had a bad thingy. But like I said, the honest thing I said bad about Glasshammer was basically, look, I can't give you sympathy because I did in the semi-final. As simple as that. And as I said to you, didn't I? That's why it's so hard to win the cup, because things go well for you one game. I had a bit of a rubber green against Goblins early on, but then Nuffle seems to find a way to screw you over anyway. So you've when you get to this sort of final, you just got to try and win. But I don't think anybody can blame Glasshammer today. He was always uphill.
No, he was doomed from the start. Like, he would have taken a miracle. Like,
I don't even.
You can play as well as you like, but his team doesn't even play into. If you're really good, you can do some funky shit, because you're Chaos Dwarves. You're still locked into the same way of playing, regardless of how much of a disadvantage you are.
Yeah,
and
I think
it would have been a miracle if you won.
Yeah, I think, like he said, I mean, losing Hathark, and obviously lost a dwarf as well. Because don't forget that dwarf, I think, was a mech as well, wasn't it? So how much? I mean, the
dwarf was
plus 30?
The dwarf was shit, but so, it was expected getting hit on Mighty Blow, Clawline. To lose the armor 10, fixed skull, massive player to a failed dodge, that's bang out of order.
Well, it happened to me in the semi-final. Not as big a piece, but it happens. I mean, it's frustrating, because you think, for God's sake, I needed a 2+ like he did. And then you roll freaking maximums for the armor break, and then for the injury, and it was such a shame, because like you said, if you think of it, he spent 100k on the dwarf, that was dead at first or second hit, and then 350 grand or whatever Thark is in the same term.
Yeah.
So that's like 450 quid, 450 grand or something, wasn't it? I mean, fuck.
Yeah, it was a lot to lose.
Most of his inducements has gone from 10-1, and there's nothing he could have done about it. So it wasn't like he was a bad player or anything like that. It just got bad luck. And when you're against these big powerhouse teams, you need luck. And he didn't get any of it. And it was a shame. It was a shame. But the other thing I'd say to Glasshammer is third time lucky, mate. Third time lucky. Win it when the money's on. That's what I say. Win it when the money's on, and he's got a great chance. He's gone with his own case dwarfs again this season as well, so I really do wish him the best of luck.
Oh, that's a shame, because I'm thinking of running Chaos Dwarfs this new season.
No, I mean the one on now. The one now.
Oh, is it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's second case dwarf to me, so he'd probably get a wildcard spot unless he does some crazy shit and just hope.
I think he might be trying for Woodies. I saw him play Woodies a few times because Chelsea's owner's not played many games, has it? Yeah, he seemed to be doing all right when I was looking in on it. I think
Glass will do really well with Wood Elves, to be fair. So that'll be good. I'm just seeing what else is in there. I think they'll talk about different matches, to be fair. But yeah, I mean, the thing is, I think, it's been fantastic. It's been fun, as always. I can't complain about my draw. For once, I got a good draw. So thank you, Tizzle. Make sure you look after me next season. Obviously, if you want to match Hunter and Magic Cup round 1, that'd be beautiful.
You know what? I'd be really all right with that. You can do that.
Or if you really want to please me, give him Cass. Give him Cass. That'll be paper.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, give him Cass.
Yeah. If it's going to happen, that's when it's going to happen, isn't it? So why not?
You'll be glad to know that there's more chance of me getting Cass. I usually end up drawing Cass out of the first round or the second round, so you might dodge that bullet. So yeah, I mean, I must admit, I was really impressed with the coaches, the way they knuckled down after the delay and got it finished. The PC, I think they started their cup competition before the PS4 and the Xbox, and the PS4 and the Xbox are done. So, a lot of respect to, obviously, Tizzle Bizzle, the 32 coaches who actually knuckled down, got the games in, and I just think it's fantastic. I mean, obviously, Glasshammer played me yesterday, and look at that, no fucking about. Come on, Rambo, let's get it done, and put the final on, so, both deserve a lot of plaudits for that, as does the rest of the coaches, and, yeah, I can't wait now. I mean, next Wednesday, the draw will be made. Tizzle Bizzle will be doing that lucky draw for me, and maybe a lucky draw for you. I don't know.
When did you say it was? Next Wednesday, is it?
That's when the playoffs. That's when it finishes, don't it? So he'll be sending the tickets out maybe Wednesday, Thursday, and then maybe other weekend they might do the draw. So
cool.
So there we go. So we're done. So congratulations to Rambo, the new champ, who is also on Team Space Magic's team. So obviously you got the champ on your side.
Man's brought home the gold.
Really unlucky, Glasshammer. I feel for you, but there wasn't much you can do. And I suppose that is the only positive you can do, because you look at the game and you think, well, what could I have done? I think it'd have hurt a lot more if you thought, God's sake, man, I made so many mistakes. You didn't. You just got outbashed. And, he's done that to just about everybody. So, it is what it is. The decision on you guys, as at Ben above put it, pressure is to pick the right team. Oh, yes. Do need some European players. Oh, yeah. Oh, look, he might be getting Glasshammer. Glasshammer might be joining the Hunter. I tell you what, if he joins, they've got more players. But you said it's all about the quality, didn't you? And you've got the champ. And you've got the champ, haven't you? You've got the champ. Would you like Glasshammer on your team? Would you like Glasshammer on your team?
Well, Glasshammer's a good lad. I've always said he's a good player. It's obviously down to his choice. If he wants to go to Hunter, he's free to.
There you go. Jolly good. So we're done, guys. Thanks for everybody in the chat for keeping us company. Thanks as always to Space Magic. Look, I even got your name right this time. Much
pleasure.
Always.
Remember, that is my actual name.
Yeah.
That is my name.
AKA the Fun Police. I remember that.
AKA Scott.
Yeah, Fun Police Scott, whatever. But obviously, that's the good thing. I mean, obviously, I got knocked in the semi-final, but the good thing was me and you got to do the final, and we just have a good laugh, don't we? And that's what it's all about.
Yeah, it's been a nice little ride. I look forward to the money one. I think we're going to get to call some bangers of games on that.
Oh yeah, we'll get it done. We'll get it. Like I said, if anybody wants the game streamed, just let us know. And the more advanced notice you give us, the easier it is. But the problem I've got is most of them play between 7 and 9 my time when me and the missus have got the TV. But yeah, we're in trouble.
Also, can we get a good look to little Maisie, my kitten that's having surgery today because some bastard ran him over? If I ever find out who you are, you're a dead man. But good luck to Maisie. Hashtag Maisie for life.
Good luck, Maisie for life. I mean, obviously, if there's a dog, we'd have known who would have bothered it, don't we? But
yeah, he would have been buggered by Cass.
Yeah. Hey, did you actually see the interview where he said dogs are his favourite pet? He did say that.
No, I saw a little bit of it, and it was all a bit rah rah rah. But I had a lot going on with the cat, so I have never got back to watching it.
Yeah.
So...
Well, it did give you a few positives. To be fair, it went from hate to positives, back to hate, and all that sort of stuff. But
when he switches from 1980s wrestler to human being, it's always interesting to watch.
Yeah, I always say that if he talks a lot about a coach and he gives him all this shit, it's usually because he respects you as a coach and he sees you as a threat.
Yeah, I don't mind it because I think like he was on about me being boring, and I like being called boring on the Blood Bowl because if I'm boring, you're frustrated, and that's all I want when I'm playing. I want you to be frustrated.
I'm trying to remember what he said. He said about
I want you to be bored.
He said something about Rohypnol, didn't he? Like,
yeah.
Typical.
Which I'm all right with because I'll put you to sleep, mate.
And then you'll take the money, won't you? You'll put him to sleep and take his championship gold. People in the chat saying, "Fuck, dude, sorry to hear about that. Good luck, kitten. Maisie for life." Lads. So they're all in there. So it's never nice when that happens. So hopefully the cat will make a full recovery. So there we go.
Thanks, lads.
So they're all there. Even Hunter's there. Fingers crossed and all that. So obviously, good to see the community go together there. So anyway, we are done. We'll see you in season 10, where first round it's gonna be Hunter versus Magic. That'll be awesome. Goodbye.
Amazing. Bye.
Bye. See ya. We're going.
Bye. See ya. Okay, take care. Bye bye now.
Bye bye. Goodbye now. Bye.
Pervert.
That was good, though, wasn't it? Now I'm going to say stop broadcast. See you later, guys.